Hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. It is Tuesday, March 29th, 2022. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday is my Friday, the beginning of my weekend. And so I figured, after a long work day, and a pretty busy work week, that we should dive into another episode of our Retro Roulette series. And this is a series that I do regularly on the channel, where I've curated themed lists of retro games from Atari 2600 to N64, ROM hacks, homebrew projects, fan-made translations, all sorts of cool stuff, and they're attached to a roulette wheel. You can spin the wheel at any time for 420 moonstones, which are just our channel points, and whenever you spin the wheel, whatever game it lands on, I have to play. If you're watching live on twitch.tv/3up_moon, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We'll be doing a longer stream today, or trying to at least. And also, I want to thank everyone who's watching on YouTube. Thank you to the recent followers on Twitter, the recent members of our new Discord channel, Moon Space Zone, which is just a continuation of our chat community when I'm not live. And a great place to find out about games and just chat and reminisce about comics, anime, TV shows, and just your memories with video games and video game soundtracks. If you're watching on YouTube, this is part 3 of our Retro Roulette series, and we're diving into our brand new wheel, the Dream and Mind and Perception themed wheel. So all the games are based off of that theme. They're all from Atari 2600 to N64, and our initial spin today gets us Pinball Fantasies on the Super Nintendo. I've never played it, but this is the music that you're listening to right now is actually from Pinball Fantasies. Pretty funky for a Super Nintendo game. Welcome to the stream. Thank you to those who were hanging out in our Discord stream yesterday with some Shattered Pixel Dungeon. We're going to start doing that stuff more often. But yeah, thank you to the recent followers on Twitter, Twitch, recent subscribers on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, check out some of the other wheels. We do spooky and horror and Halloween themed games. We also do animal and creature themed games. Another wheel is space and sci-fi and alien themed games. And the very first one that started it all is food and cooking and eating themed games. Thank you for the positivity, Idarama. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Stick around, we've got Pinball Fantasies up next. You should be able to see me, you should be able to hear me and the game. Let's go. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome. This is Pinball Fantasies. You let me know if you need less or more game audio, if you need a little more of me or a little more of the game. Happy to adjust it. Now, every one of these games is related to the mind or dreams or perception in some way, anything to do with the mind. So I just want a caveat as well. A lot of these games have like the word crazy or mania. Just as a content warning, like I don't condone using like ableist terms like that, and I'm not really a fan of that. I just want to let people know, these games, kind of like when you're watching an old animated cartoon from the 30s and 40s. They are of their time. They're a snapshot into a little bit of how society was back then, and I don't necessarily condone that. I just want to say that up front. But a lot of these games have like the word mania or maniac or crazy or psycho or something like that in the title, or fantasy or dreams or illusions or time, future. I'm trying to think of other things in there. There's so many really interesting ones. Games like called anticipation, any sort of game involving trivia whatsoever, or having like there's tons of game show games here. Games that are like brain training games, anything to do with the brain, anything to do with like science and puzzles. So a lot of really cool things that come together to hit the theme. So it looks like we've got options. There's Party Land. I mean, what is this, like a Mario Party 2 kind of thing? Speed Devils. $1 billion game show. Stone Bones. Stone's Bones. I love it. This is great. That's my zone right there, folks. In fact, just take a screenshot. Sound effects are the small sounds when you hear, or the small sounds you hear when the ball hits a target on the table. Did we really need to be told what a sound effect was? Title music. Music played during a game and jingles. Oh, I gotcha. 5 balls. Sure. Party Land. And this game also came out on the Game Boy. I actually really love pinball games. I'm a huge fan of the Game Boy Advance and also Game Boy Color Pokemon pinball games. They're really fun. It's a great way to blend those two, like to take Pokemon into a different genre. I mean, there's some awful pinball games that we played out there. We played some Sega Genesis ones, a few of them that were just really awful. I really enjoyed Pinbot on the NES. There's a lot of great pinball games out there. There's a Kirby pinball game. The Mario and Metroid pinball games both suck, but there's some good ones out there. So we'll see. To me, what makes a good pinball game is it's got to have an interesting enough board that you're playing, or interesting enough boards with enough variety that doesn't become like monotonous or mundane. Like there are lots of simple pinball games and pinball boards that just really don't grab your attention at all. They could have like a lot of cool design, like the visual design could look cool, but there's a specific feeling that you get when you're playing where you don't get bored of it. It doesn't become stale. The same table might actually like hold your attention for quite some time. So that's a big differentiating factor. Bent, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the lurk and for the support. I really appreciate it. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so pull the spring with the B or down direction. Let's go. So far for a Super Nintendo pinball game, this is not too terrible. It already beats, I can't remember the name of it now. It wasn't like Dragon's Crest or something, but it was something like that. And speaking of Dragon's Crest, I will be continuing our Dragon Quest NES playthrough. That will be happening in the next couple days. I've been really enjoying it. For the first time, really digging into it, really enjoying the grind. We'll be back to that in a bit. It all started because I wanted to showcase the Switch ports, but I couldn't handle the graphics. Getting sick. Total bonus. I like the camera in this as well. I feel like that is I suck at this right now, but that is a huge factor as well of what determines a really good pinball game, in my opinion, is not having a janky camera. There's good smooth camera movement here, because you can definitely give the player whiplash. This sure is awful though. Now remember, you can spin the wheel at any time for 420 moonstones. Then we have to play whatever dream or mind or perception-based game is next. That's awful. Awful. Whoop. Spin the wheel. All right. Bent, redeem the spin the wheel, redeem. So what we're going to do is this. Nope. Haha, not that. There we go. We are going to spin the wheel. Now, I don't have any animations or anything crazy or fancy going on for this, but there are 672 games in this list. We're spinning it, and it's going to land on 632. All right, let's take a look and see what that is. Game 632 is Mickey Mania on the Super Nintendo as well. So we're staying in the same realm, and we're going to dive into this. I've actually played this game before. Quite a good game. The Timeless Adventures of Mickey Mouse. The wheel is a lie. No, I just don't display it on screen. I like that. The wheel is the cake. The cake is the wheel. All right. Okay, so just 1 second here. Looks like we're getting a little doorbell. Just 1 second. Okay, you should be able to see the game. This is Mickey Mania here. I think I updated the category and title. Once we move to the new place and I'm able to get it, once I'm able to get a streaming PC, it'll be a completely different experience, and we'll be able to do more interactivity, more visual kind of stuff on the stream. But yeah, we played this, and in fact, we only got like 2 stages in. I played it for my viewer request nights when we did that at the very beginning of when I started the channel, which was like way back. In 2001, January, I think, actually. It might have even been maybe February, like 2 months into the stream. And we've been doing that for a year and 2 months now, which is pretty wild. The animations in this were great, yeah. And I used to rent this a lot as a kid on the Genesis. Basically, I didn't own a lot of games on the Genesis. I've said this before, but I used to rent a lot of games on the Genesis. But yeah, you should be able to see me here. And this is Mickey Mania. This is kind of like Epic Mickey before Epic Mickey, where you go through stages that are all based off of the early like 30s and 40s Mickey Mouse shorts. And as a kid, I was a huge fan of 2D animation. I still am. In fact, we might do some like cartoon nights over on the Discord. So if you're not a member of the Discord, feel free to go join. And we'll play. We'll basically do like cartoon screenings where you can just hang out and chat. thinking about doing it on Saturday mornings moving forward, and basically just kind of going through a whole bunch of the history of animation. So there's some really great smooth animation in this game, but yeah, a lot of people don't like it, especially if you're like used to playing the Magical Quest games, which we've played, I think, Castle of Illusion now, and we've also played one of the Sega Master System Mickey Mouse games, and we've completed the very first one, Magical Quest game. Time paradoxes don't exist in this, apparently. So it's totally okay for you to talk to your older self. Well, maybe not. Uh-oh. I spoke too soon. Uh-oh, indeed. It's actually a pretty unique game. And, yeah, the only way I compare this to Epic Mickey is just because... Or the only reason I compare it to Epic Mickey is just because both of this game and that game have stages based off like the old cartoons. I think this is done by Traveler's Tales as well too, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure. Turkey in the straw? It's not quite turkey in the straw. Really? How do we get those? I have no idea. Okay, yeah, you're supposed to ring the bells. We did. Oh, shoot. That's not easy. I feel like this is funny because we've already done this on stream, and I feel like we got through this way easier, way quicker last time. Maybe not. Maybe not. I like that Mickey can do a quick pit sniff check. Am I alright? Do I need deodorant? Nope. Nope, that's not me. Yeah, we hit those already. What you talking about? Over here, bud. Oh, shoot. They done got me good. Nope, straight into the deep. Oh yeah, I remember this boss. Oh shoot. When you pause, there's pause in the top left. But yeah, we don't have... I was gonna say, it doesn't look like we've got ammo. Uh-oh. Press a button to help Mickey continue in his quest. Phew, that was close. I like the sound effects. The sound design is good in this. Now, I believe this was on the Genesis, and I used to play this on the Genesis, but we are playing the Super Nintendo version. And was this on Genesis? Yeah, it was. It definitely was on both. Yep. So we actually played the Genesis version last time, so we're technically playing the Super Nintendo version, playing the second version of this game. Oh, god damn it. Well, that's just dumb. The second stage is actually quite tough, so we're not even there. Right? Like, how do you get up there? What am I missing? What am I not pressing? How am I not myself? Damn. Right? There's no way to do it? Get out of my life. Mm-hmm. Probably some of my least favorite platform jumps that I've got to do. Everyone talks about how Castlevania is really tough as a platformer. But goddamn. Castlevania 1 or Castlevania 3 is a breath of fresh air. Okay, now there's color. Come here, bub. Nice. Now we've got a section in our Discord channel called the Stratosmear, and I'm a huge fan of classic animation. So I post a lot of animation smears, which are basically just a smear or a mixture or combination of two main keyframes, and it's a technique we've used in classic animation for a while, or you'll show like the movement from one keyframe to the next, which you can see here with Mickey's shoes. You can see it when we duck in his ears. It almost looks like choppy. It's sort of mimicking the effect of when you put your arm in front of your face, you actually never see one solid image of it at every state of the way. You're just seeing a blurred amalgamation of all that, which is cool. And it's a technique that creates a little bit more fluidity in animation. Like, the reason why you would note, oh wow, this looks great, like the animations look great in this, it's mainly because of the animation smears. Mimicking something that happens in our own experience as a human. Like in reality, the way that things blur. I think it's really cool as a technique, as an animation technique, and we've been using it for forever. Like, I mean, since the beginning of animation as an art form. Wow. We can't get hit anymore. Nope. Oh, that's pretty rough. It doesn't even have game over music. It's just like... Oh, there we go. Oh, well, thanks. It's like Pokemon Legends Arceus. Do you want to start over this noble Pokemon battle? You need to quell the enraged gears that just fell from the sky. Those actually weren't gears, those were Hisuian Klinklanks. That's how ridiculous Pokemon is now at this point. Here we go, we're advancing a little further into the Mickey Mouse animated cartoon timeline. And we find ourselves in the Mad Doctor. I always like this one. I'm a big fan of Halloween and spooky aesthetic in classic cartoons. I know a lot of people are too. That pencil's a Pokemon too. Yeah, that's the new one. That's one of the new legendaries. What kind of bullshit? What kind of Dragon's Lair crap was that? It's kind of ridiculous. Excuse me, we're on normal? Let's try hard. I did not even realize that this game had difficulty level. I've never ever tried that. That's funny. Hisuian Klinklang. I'm changing my name officially to that. First name Hisuian. Last name Klinklang. And I can name all my children Clink, Clunk, Clank, Clank, and Bimmy. Good old Bimmy Klinklang. Oh, you know Dr. Bimmy Klinklang too? He's my family doctor. Good old Bimmy. When Billy isn't available, Bimmy's always there to step in. He's always there to fight in his place. Oh, come on. That is some turkey in the straw bullshit. I'm sorry. It was. It's true. Oh, what even happened? Was there a projectile? I think Steamboat Pete hawked a loogie. Didn't even see. Yeah, he hawked a loogie at us. I just caught the replay on my work computer. Fuck. Alright, roll the loogie cam. Loogie's Mansion. Oh, come on. Forget your loogs, dude. No, it wasn't fall damage. This guy was spitting. He did that. A little bit of chewy tobacco. That's what happened. He looged us. Steam Pete, me boy. Nope, I was dumb. We won't get sued. We won't get sued if it's almost turkey in the straw. Dude's packing a Luger. Hork the Herald Angels sing. Herald's Angels are the like one tier down. If Charlie's Angels are tier 1, Herald's Angels are tier 2. Harold is Charlie's cousin, and he always wanted to be like his cousin Charlie. Just could never cut the cake. Okay. I mean, we do want to pick these things up because it's like apples and Aladdin. It's our ammo. They really had to like come up with, like, they're very accurate to the cartoons, because that goat spitting out the music notes, like all the stuff that we've experienced so far has pretty much been in the cartoon. I don't think that there's bells, so that might be like the only thing that they added. And the boxes like lifting you up on cranes and stuff, because that bird is actually in the original cartoon as well. They did a good job at, right? Those animation smears are great. That's all animation smears. Oh, come on. Yeah, I wish I was half as talented as the pixel artists in this game. Like in pixel art. It'd be fantastic. I can't even imagine watching someone speedrun this. But yeah, I used to rent the heck out of this game. This is a good rental though, because there's not a ton of stages, but it definitely makes you work hard at getting better at them. It's very much the epitome of a rental game, in my opinion. But I really enjoyed re-renting this one over and over. In fact, weirdly, I used to play it at one of my uncle's girlfriend's house. She had a Sega Genesis, and she owned it as well, so we'd play this often. And it's weird, but she smokes cigarettes, and so I always associate the visuals of this game with the smell of cigarettes. Turkey in the straw. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. Turkey in the straw. Yeah, I guess if you do it a bunch of times, you get good. What? Okay, excuse me. He horked on us again. It's a double luger. No, thank you. Oh. That's just not fair. And then watch, where do we start from? Dang, these Super Nintendo loading times. Fucking ridiculous. Yep, you start from the beginning. Basically. This is a very frustrating section. I have no patience for that section at all. Oh! Like, at least if it just started you over when you... The question is, like, do I want to help Mickey? At least if it started over at the beginning of the stage. Or not the beginning of the stage, or like at least like a second before you died or something. Or the screen before you died. Give it another shot. Now remember, you can spin the wheel anytime you want. And that's what I love about this this series. If you're into it, if you're digging it, then don't do anything. And if you're like, I'm over this, then spin the wheel. I'm a big fan of the way that the health is displayed in this. Makes me think of the monkey's paw from the Treehouse of Horror episode of The Simpsons with the fingers. Oh, I'm gonna do something. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no! They're eating her, and they're gonna eat me too! Oh my god! Oh no, it's Eaterama! Just eating up the lurk bots. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, okay, we're getting better at it each time, but I just don't want to have to do this section over again so many times. Exactly. That's pretty much the only way you can dance to this music. Wow, thanks for inviting me to your party, but what the fuck kind of music is this shit? Oh, that's just the soundtrack from Mickey Mania on the Super Nintendo. Doesn't it make you want to shimmy your legs? Good old-fashioned 1928 clown dance party. Wait, what? Is that a clown? Come on. Drop a spring. Oh, they dropped it there. Oh, come on. Bombs wouldn't do that shit. Just saying. Not even in cartoon physics. Cartoon science. It should be a clown nose. Okay. It's not a clown. It looks like a Cuban dancer, like in the scene from the original '90s film The Mask. The song where the sequence is them all dancing, like the cops dancing to the Cuban salsa music, and the song is "Hey, Pachuco." It's a great song. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a character from that scene. It's actually an enemy from Wild Guns on the Super Nintendo. I think it's also an arcade game as well. One of the guys who rides by on one of them on a minecart. Nice. I like how we both interpreted that completely differently. That's a cool emote. I like it. That's a great one. I feel like everyone needs a dance emote, you know? The closest we have to our dance emote, and I feel like this is a dance in itself, is our swimming Kirby. If you're one of our subscribers, feel free to drop it in the chat. Yeah, it had a remake on current consoles. I remember that. It's on Super Nintendo. And that one was, it's like a beat 'em up, right? Like side-scrolling beat 'em up, shoot 'em up. Oh. Love the cartoon aesthetic. If you haven't seen The Mad Doctor from 1933, definitely check it out. It's a fantastic one. Bones! That's right. That was pretty pro, actually. I feel like it was accidental. Love the animation here with the skeletons. Oh, got fully skulled. It's a shooter, but you can control the character in the foreground. Yeah, I think I have played it before. I think I've played it multiplayer with my roommate way back in university. In fact, I think he's streaming right now, and he just made Twitch partner. My old roommate from university, Nash. Go check out his channel if you're a fan of Monster Rancher, if you're a fan of arcade fighting games. You know, we talked about this over 10 years ago, where I always wanted to start a streaming channel, and I just never got around to it until this year, and I'm really stoked that we've been able to build it out. I'm really stoked to see that Nash has seen success with his channel as well. We both went to school for sound engineering, and we're both affected by COVID as well, as many people in the industry have been. There's a little bit of Earthboundy vibe in some of the horn parts in this song. Oh, yeah. I don't even know what I'm throwing. Does anybody know what those items are? Like what the ammo is? Or they just look little spheres? Oh, goddamn. Oh, you can jump on them! What? Oh, I didn't even realize. Feel free to drop the bone emote. This is the perfect time for it. Anytime we encounter skeletons or enemies that huck bones at us. Hip Tanaka are influential musicians. Oh, hell yeah. Fantastic. In fact, I even shared some of my ambient music with Hip Tanaka on Twitter because we were a little back and forth about his recent album. And he's pretty hip. No pun intended. Whew. Thank you for introducing me to that recent album as well, Zombie. I had no idea that there was like a side project of chiptune music that was outside of his work with video games. Tanaka, his arms open. Dharmup and Tanaka. No, wait. Dharmup and Jeopardy at Tanaka. It's one of my favorite TNG episodes. And Stegosaurus McCartney, if you're hanging out, one happy Tuesday if you're watching. I know that's one of yours as well. I actually have a song on my one of my private SoundClouds called Dharmup and Jalad, and then in brackets at Tanaka. Itorama, the manual says projectiles are marbles. What? That's very strange. Like if we were playing a Peter Pan game, maybe, and we were throwing... Like we were playing as the Lost Boys or something, then maybe. Since when is... since when are marbles associated with Mickey Mouse? But also, since when are grapes associated with Knuckles? Everyone be following that? I never read the manual to Sonic 3 back in the day. But apparently... Knuckles' favorite food is grapes, as much as Sonic likes chili dogs. It's very strange. Just the idea of seeing Knuckles eating grapes is like, no. Why? Just no. I mean, I guess maybe echidnas would like eating grapes in real life. But who you echidna? Who are they trying to kidnap? Oh, we're just getting boned here. This is bad. There is a lot of stringiness going on with the soundtrack here as well. Oh god. So sometimes we're getting hit and we're barely touching the sprite. That we didn't even touch that skeleton's arm. See? Maybe like our foot passed by its finger. But that's basically it. Oh yeah, totally. Seriously? Is that all we needed to do? Just get there? Incredible. Yes, please. Oh, boned. You know, at least the stream is working okay today. I don't know what was up yesterday, but we were just having some encoding issues, and I was very, very happy to conclude that it is not my computer causing these encoding issues. I mean, I still aim to get a streaming PC so we can just play more games and just, you know, not be tied to the world of Mac completely. And have more interactivity with the channel. But I was very pleased to conclude that streaming on Discord works quite well. I'm not gonna lie, but if you're dyslexic, it's really easy to say Dicksword instead of Discord. I'm not dyslexic, but I'm just saying. Be sure to join my Dicksword, everybody. Oh, what the? That's not cool at all. Sure. Thank you for taking care of that as well, Litorama. I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of minecarts. That guy going by in a minecart. I think we talked about this last time, but yeah, this is like a Battletoads-esque stage. And when I say last time, I mean when I played this a year ago. But this is definitely up there with some of the more difficult minecart-style levels. And I think game over means we have to start from World 1-1. Am I right? Okay. You know what that means, folks? You can spin the wheel if you like, but I'm going to do it, so you don't have to spend your points. And there we go. We got ourselves a wheel spin. Oh, way, oh, wheel spin. Oh, way, oh, wheel spin. Another game from the list, because it's another wheel spin. 178. Oh, interesting. So there's a ton of game show games in this list, and we're going straight from Mickey Mania to Jeopardy on the Nintendo 64. Stick around. Now, revisiting these types of games is always funny because they are very much a time capsule, and a trivia-style game or a sort of, not just trivia-style game, but like just any game that requires like answers like a game show game, it's going to be so like tied to that time. There's so much stuff since, I mean, this game came out in 1998, so since then there's been so many things that have changed. Welcome to the stream, Daryl, as well. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for redeeming a name a character. So Stugatz is the name, and I know the reference, not just the inside joke, but Stugatz is the name of oftentimes when I play game show games. In fact, I have a vivid memory of me playing Family Feud, and Stugatz was our family name. Multiple times, so we're gonna roll with that. I like that you pull that out right away. That's so funny. Thank you for hanging out. Happy weekend for me. Happy Tuesday for you. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out, and also hello to Nicolette if you're hanging out too. So let's try this. Let's see if we can get it to work. Let me know if you can hear me and see me. Same developers as the very first game we started with
Jeopardy.
today. The awful, awful menu. Alright, let's do this. I actually really enjoy playing Can we not do anything? Let me just fix the controls, perhaps? I really enjoy playing game show games, and also I had the NES. I had two versions. There's like a 20th anniversary edition of the NES Jeopardy, and then there's just Jeopardy. Or there's like a Jeopardy Junior or something like that. Oh, maybe it's the other controller that's hooked up for it. Maybe it's the other controller. Interesting. Why would that just not work? You got stuck on the menu too. Oh, well, there you go. Well, we might have to play a different one. We might have to spin it. Actually, we might have to just change up the...
Jeopardy.
Yeah. It looks like it. It looks like the controller is responsive, but it's just not responsive to this game. Well, that sucks. Response display settings? How about just response? How about this? It's ironic that these are right here, too. And this is just like taunting you. Okay. You know what we'll do instead? Is we'll play the very next one in the list. And that is the Super Nintendo Jeopardy. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll spin the wheel for something else. I'm feeling Jeopardy, so let's just do it. There we go. Give me one moment here. You freaking Stugatz. Exactly. Maybe it only worked while Alex Trebek was alive, and then now that he's passed, it just doesn't work. The code just doesn't work in the end. He was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Probably one of the coolest game show hosts. He just had a totally different energy than a lot of the game show hosts back in the day, and he, I think, helped to change the vibe of game shows over the course of time by setting that expectation. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here's my handle, here's my spout. It's basically that, the Jeopardy theme. Me over and pour me out. I'm sorry for ruining the the Jeopardy theme song for you. Let's go. So this is just an enhanced visually, but not enhanced sonically version of the NES one. Yeah, that is some awful music. Like, whoever wrote the original Illusion Shattered. What's the matter over here? Yeah, Super Nintendo's not bad. I like the NES one better, but let's try and get Stugatz in here. This is some god-awful music, though. Like, I don't know. So this is Stugatz. I think we can only fit Stuga. I'm sorry, Daryl, but we're Stugasaurus McCartney now. That's what I'm calling you from now on. Choose a person with the select button and use the A and B button to buzz in. Who is Stuga? I feel like it's got to be this old dude. I feel like that's the only Stuga. Oh, you tried playing before he left us. So it can't be that. That's funny. Geography. Press trivia. President trivia. Internal cuisine. Great thinkers. The military. Movie trivia. Alright, yeah, see, this is essentially, it looks identical to the NES Jeopardy. And this is the one that I grew up with. I used to actually stay up, pretend I went to sleep, turn on my TV, and play Double Dragon 2 or Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune on the NES, or Pictionary on the NES, which has a fantastic soundtrack. Super formative for me. Hey, it's a Stugosaurus over here. What do I know about internal cuisine? I don't know much.
The answer is...
Ooh. You see his eyebrows? Hungarian goulash is traditionally seasoned with this powdered pepper. I believe that's, I have no fucking idea. I believe it's, paprika? I'm totally wrong. Feel free to help out, by the way, if you know it. Stuga needs all the help he can get. You're right. Total guess. Now, I used to hang out with my dad a lot, and he would, like, yell the answer out before the person would guess it, and often get it right, watching Jeopardy.
The answer is...
This isn't the version you played. There must be multiple on SNES. Yeah, there's multiple on NES. There's Jeopardy Junior, there's a 20th anniversary edition, and then the regular NES game. I think there are multiple on different systems. You're right. Get out of here, bud.
The answer is...
I don't want it to be too... Like, it's funny, there's no music, but then that one piece of music. I just, like, way to hide behind an already existing piece of music that you didn't write, you know? The theme song. 19th century German author of... Oh, God. Why did I say yes to this? Does anybody know? Really? Really? Okay, perfect. I'm going to plug the old controller in. That's a perfect timing. It's like, Alex, my buzzer's not... Hold on, I gotta just charge the buzzer. No, hold on. Pause the timer. Pause that dang old timer. Daryl. Hitler? No. I believe... that is not the answer. Oh, you mean Arnold Schwarzenegger? An Austrian art school dropout? I want to see what kind of paintings Arnold Schwarzenegger would make. Come on. What?
The answer is...
Why is that not working? That's so strange. Hold on. It is very odd. I think I have to fix my controller when I plug it in. Then I guess it just doesn't recognize. That's so funny. Just don't recognize. Although it should.
The answer is...
Great. Why you being Sicily? Why you being Sicily? Stop being Sicily. I think I got it to work. A hand injury kept Frank from playing this role, so Clint Eastwood copped it. Nope. Oh, okay, it did work. There we go. I got it working. Oh shit. I'm just gonna take a guess and say Dirty Harry. I don't think Sinatra was going to play the stranger in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But that'd be a pretty funny alternate universe. That would be very funny. So I remember knowing a lot about, like, Dirty Harry just through pop culture. Yeah. And I think I heard a fact like that when I was a kid. But also I remember watching it, I don't know, like 10, 12 years ago for the first time, like really, really diving into it, and it is one of the worst shot films in terms of nighttime scenes. I guess this is before they figured out how to do lighting or how to like light and outdoor scene. So the final climax of the film is completely like you're looking at a blank screen. You just hear voices, and it's not done artfully, like intentionally. But it is just done in a way that they're like, we just didn't know how to, we couldn't put a light up because it was dark. It was nighttime. We couldn't use a light. There was a person's apartment right there, and it would have woken them up. That's right, woken. What are the Corn Husks? They're my favorite 1992 punk chunk band. Chunk punk. Tamales are fantastic. Delicious food.
The answer is...
This state's largest city was named for the Viceroy of New Spain, the Duke of Albuquerque. Am I supposed to write Albuquerque? Oh, it's the state. You made them with your in-laws? Nice. Is this... am I wrong? I don't know anything. Is it Albuquerque, New Brunswick? Are you talking about Albuquerque, Newfoundland? Are you talking about those Albuquerque noobs? The Albuquerque noobs? Oh, nice. You've made them too. That's really cool. That'd be very fun to make. I've only ever eaten them. Never made tamales.
The answer is...
All men must serve in the militia or pay a tax in this nation known for its neutrality. I believe the answer is the internet. Ooh, we got you with that neutrality term, didn't we? I believe all men on the internet must serve in the internet militia and pay an internet tax. Switzerland from Adorama. Good old Nooch. Noochie boys. Switzerland. There was a boy, a Swiss and very neutral boy.
The answer is...
This famous female flyer was once the aviation editor of Cosmopolitan. I feel like Amelia Earhart was not an editor of Cosmopolitan. So I'm just going to leave this one here. Are you kidding me? I'm out. I don't know what I know anymore. I don't know what I know. That's interesting to know. See, even today, you can learn from a Super Nintendo Jeopardy game. In a club or organization, this military officer keeps order. I believe it's the DJ. I think it's the bouncer. Exactly. Today we learned. That's pretty badass, actually, if you think about it. I mean, you have to think, I guess Cosmopolitan magazine's been around for a very long time. I don't know.
The answer is...
Oh, wow. Cosmopolitan magazine was launched by the publisher Schlicht and Field Company in 1886 as a journal of fashion, household decor, cooking, and other domestic interests. Headquartered in New York. Bam. It's as old as Nintendo. Think about that one. Today we learned that Nintendo as a company, as a toy company, and Cosmopolitan are just as old.
The answer is
Greek philosopher whose works were the basis for most scientific study well into the 17th century. Oh, what? Back when Nintendo made Hanafuda cards. Yeah, exactly. Was it, or Hanafuda cards, I think is what they're called. They were like a really cool traditional set of trading cards. I don't know. You kidding me? The basis of most scientific study? I don't know. I'm like, I know nothing about anything. I don't know what I know. How am I not myself? How am I not myself? Was it Pluto? Whoops. How about Neptune? Haha. Pseudo no. Pseudo no. Cool.
the answer is
Millard Fillmore was born on Tuesday, January 7th. Pseudo no. It's an almost no. It's like a maybe that's really leaning into a no. It's a pseudo no.
the answer is
Some of his colorful nicknames were Professor Tiger and Coiner of Weasel Words. Hello, I am the president. I was hoping that guy was going to give me an answer, but he didn't even guess it. I'm President Woodrow Coiner of Weasel Words Wilson. And the only way I know Woodrow Wilson is it's the first name is used by Bart Simpson in the early Simpsons. In an episode where Miss Krabappel is putting out a dating ad, and Bart needed to come up with a photo and a name, so he chose the name Woodrow after Woodrow Wilson,
the answer is
and he used the photo of Gordie Howe. And I love at the end of the episode that they have. I shouldn't have pressed anything there. I love at the end of the episode that they actually like have the credits, and then they just like show his like hockey card stats, or they show his actual like game player stats, which is pretty cool. Teddy Professor Tiger Roosevelt. French soldier and mathematician, whose motto was "I think, therefore I am." I don't know, dude. I'm only referencing these just because we somewhat recently in the last couple months have been rewatching it, my partner and I. I have no idea, dude. How about... Does anybody know who this is? Shouldn't have done it. Sue's beating us, even though Sue doesn't know. It's on the tip of your mind, but you can't get it. Damn. Descartes? I don't know. I'm sure if we just put Descartes, we would have got it too.
The answer
We didn't
is
have to put the first name in there. Showing off. The person who played the title role in the 1971 film Clute. Never heard of it. Never heard of Clute. It's a crime and mystery film. With Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland.
The answer is
Chicken dish was made with noodles. Damn it. Damn you, Mike. Noodles, cheese, and cream sauce. It was named for an Italian opera singer. Son of a bitch. Grabraham Ampah Simpson. 17th century Dutch Jew was excommunicated from his synagogue for independent thinking. I have no idea. My knowledge of 17th century history is just a bit foggy. I remember it. I just don't remember it like too clearly. I remember saying, "Yo, you shouldn't throw that poor man from the synagogue." But they didn't listen. I have no idea. And this is the thing about games from the 80s. They tend to pull these obscure, almost like just like random history class questions. It's kind of like playing Trivial Pursuit. They'll just be these really obscure ones. Baruch Spinoza. Interesting. Got some stuff to look up. I'm actually stoked that we learned a bunch of stuff today. Huh. One of the early and seminal thinkers of the Enlightenment and modern biblical criticism. Cool. Romantic comedy in which kooky Audrey Hepburn, let me guess, breakfast at Tief's.
the answer is
I said, let me guess. Served on meat, maitre d'hotel butter contains salt, pepper, parsley, and this juice. Weird. Lemon juice. Never had that, never heard of it.
the answer is
The Turkmen are a Turkic people who once had their own republic within this country. Oh, God. I don't know. I have no idea. We're completely... Stuga is completely blowing it here. And Sue's destroying us right now. Oh, what do you know? Go ahead, Sue. The answer is the Soviet Union. Well, there you go.
the answer is
The Plain of Sharon is the most densely populated area in this country. The Plain of Sharon. Are they calling Sharon dense? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm going to look it up, but I'm not going to put the right answer in here. Because I don't know. Israel. It's a section of the Mediterranean coastal plain, and it's the most densely settled of Israel's natural regions. Cool. I'm not gonna, because I looked it up. I'm not gonna put it in there. We don't get the points on that one. Learning though. Sharon. I think a standard Jeopardy game is 2 rounds, like 2 full boards. Oh, well, look at this. Very topical country stuff. It's unfortunate what's going on right now, and this game is reminding us.
the answer is
Cape Agulhas is this continent's southernmost part. I have no idea. I did not mean to press it again. That's awful. I'm curious. Looks like it's South Africa. All right, on to the final question here. Is it going to be a...
The answer is...
No, we already got the Daily Double. British equivalent of America's West Point. Got no idea. I just don't care about the military. Got no military knowledge. And geography too. Geography is your worst subject. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we learned today. And the whole cosmopolitan thing. Amelia Earhart being essentially the editor-in-chief. That's pretty wild. Yeah, that's right. It's double Jeopardy, and then that's the end.
Categories.
Golden oldies. I can handle that. Mammals. Science. Dogs in lit. Fathers. Oprah. Nope.
The answer is...
Freddie Cannon top 10 hit featuring the Florida Capital in its title. Miami Mammy. Miami Whammy. Tallahassee Lassie.
The answer is...
Orlando Nando. Moon River and this other 1961 hit both have River and Moo in their titles. River and Moo. Moody River? No.
The answer is...
Such obscure questions. This first 4 seasons hit went all the way to #1, baby. No. I can't even guess. This is pretty awful, actually, because considering that I worked in a record store, this is all, like, we sold 50s and 60s records very often. Sherry. I knew the song. I did not know that was the first hit.
The answer
Those are
is...
some big-time failing music questions. In 1961, Rick Nelson was a traveling man, and Roy Orbison was running scared, and Ray Charles was told to do this. Jack. So dumb. Pretty dumb questions.
The answer is...
In the 1960s, I Heard It Through the Grapevine was a hit, once for Marvin Gaye and once for this group. Ooh. Gladys Knight. Very cool. I didn't know that that was a hit. I knew they did a version of it, but many people have.
The answer is...
Newly discovered by an Australian astronomer, Comet Bradfield is the brightest comet since this one. I'm just going to put a famous one and guess, and I think this is how you spell it. Comet Bradfield at your service. Yeah, it's just going to be my guess. Yep, Halley's Comet. CCR. You know what? It wasn't a hit for them either. It wasn't one of their singles or like a hit single. But they did a great version of it too. But I really, really like the Marvin Gaye version. It's a classic. Dogs in literature. He hangs out with Woodstock. Are Peanuts comic books considered, or comic strips considered literature? I would consider that literature. Sherlock Holmes solved the mystery of the devilish hound of this family, who are the Baskervilles. I actually really enjoy the classic Sherlock Holmes, like 1940s Basil Rathbone films. They're quite short as well, too, so they don't take up a lot of time. Sometimes it's like 40 minutes or 45 minutes. But Hound of the Baskervilles is a classic. I really like those classic Sherlock Holmes films.
The answer is...
Not the ones with Robert Downey Jr., Jude Law fight clubs. That's like just pointless. He knocked over the screen, concealing the Wizard of Oz. Who was it? Was it the Tin Man? Or the lion? Oh, it was Toto. Fine. Fine, we'll give the dog the credit. I guess it is dogs in literature. That was a given.
The answer is...
Warner Brothers' fragrant version is Pepe Le Pew. Skonk. S-K-A-O-U-N-K. Skonk.
The answer is...
He was a mother of invention, but father to Moon Unit and Dweezil. If I don't get this, just truly retire me forever. It's my biggest influence in music, in my opinion. Along with Brian Eno. Of course, we're talking about Frank Sinatra, everybody. The father of Moon Unit Sinatra and Dweezil Sinatra. The famous. The lead singer of Led Zeppelin himself. Frank Zappa. Zank Frappa. That makes up for getting all the other questions wrong. You know what? I like that he was a father's question here. That was cool. He was father to Queen Elizabeth I. I believe it is King Hippo from Punch-Out. Nah, let's get serious. It's King Kong. I don't know, I'm just putting George in here because they're all called George, you know? Meh. The spirit of Frank is with you now. Breathe easy, friend. I'm Henry VIII, I'm Henry VIII, I am.
The answer is...
Only mammal mothers produce this for their young. I believe it is Summer Mixtapes, Alex. Some of my favorite summer mixtapes are produced by the Mammal Mothers. They've been on tour opening for the Chemical Brothers. I don't know if you got a chance to catch them. They're pretty good. Milk.
The answer is...
Prominent facial feature of the proboscis monkey. Oh, what is the... Oh, sorry. You're right.
The answer is...
Opossums are the only member of this family of mammals native to North America. Are opossums marsupials? Or am I completely losing it? This is not a good question. Do opossums have pouches? Holy shit. That's disgusting. So there's little baby possums hanging out upside down in an upside down pouch, and they're not falling off. They're not falling out somehow.
The answer is
Term describing bears or any animal which eats both meat and plants. What? Excuse me? Oh, if you don't give me omnivore, but you give her omnivorous, fuck that. Stuga is out. Nope. We're spinning the
the
wheel.
answer is
We're spinning the wheel. That's right. It's not happening. We're spinning it. Let's go. It is landing on game number 171, which is a game on the original Game Boy. Another Mania game, just like Mickey Mania. Mole Mania on the original Game Boy. Stick around, it won't be long. Okay, it won't be long. I'll be right back. Stick around. Alright, folks. I am back. Hopefully the music is not super repetitive, but it's actually quite nice. It's got a good soundtrack. Tochiko-san, welcome to the stream. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very, very well. I hope you're doing well as well. Can we get a shout out for Tochiko-san? We are currently about to play some Mole Mania as part of our Retro Roulette series. And we're playing a bunch of games that are related to the mind or the brain, or dreams or perception. We played some Jeopardy on the Super Nintendo. We played some Mickey Mania on the Super Nintendo, and now we're on to Mole Mania on the Game Boy. So stick around, it won't be long. Just gonna take a moment to eat and have some coffee here. My partner just got home, so we'll do that and then we'll dive in. Thanks again, everyone. Oh my god, is this one mole doing the worm? That was cute. That was very cute. Hide your kids, hide your wife, if you want them back. Damn you. Ooh, I'm loving the aesthetic of this right now. Now this game came out in 1996. Fairly close to near the end of... fairly close to near the end, that's funny. Fairly close to near the end of the life cycle of the Game Boy to begin with. At this point the Game Boy Color was out, I believe. And in 2001 is when we got the Game Boy Advance, so not too far off, but it looks great. So interesting. This actually ties into the mind in two ways, with the title Mole Mania and the fact that it's a puzzle game. I'm a big fan of puzzle games. I've mentioned this many times before, so I'm always down to discover a new one. It's very cool. My aching head. When pressing A, if I pause like this, the ground is too tough to burrow. Okay. Not too tough. You fucking lied. Piece of shit. Don't fucking lie. No, it's good advice. It's really good advice. Ready, set, pull. Press B to grab the black ball, and you can pull the ball while grabbing it. Okay, so we want to do that. Interesting. Hey, Dig, welcome to the stream. It's a 3 at Moon stream, exactly. I have no idea how to do this. Oh, drop it in a hole. There we go. Yeah, but how do you, who do you, what do you? I'm so confused. That was dumb. This game is fun though. I really, really, really like puzzle games on the Game Boy. Just because it's quite a limited system, so it's kind of nice to just see people create something really intriguing and captivating with such limitations. What? Hold on a second. We just figured it out before we read the sign. Throw. Press B to grab and stand still, then press left or right to throw. Thanks, Master Roshi. Have I ever played Solomon's Key? Ooh, I don't think I have. Or have I? No, I totally have. I was trying to remember the name of it. We played like a really awful... There we go, it's bowling. Played a really awful version of Solomon's Key. It was called Monster Rancher something. Monster Rancher Explorer on Game Boy Color. It was basically Solomon's Key, but just titled a Monster Rancher game, but there was no monsters in it at all. They didn't even try to like change the sprites to be like relevant to the series that they were marketing it for. Oh jeez. That's nice. It's like the throw Kirby ability. Who needs signs? Not 3 up. See, I was totally going to do this without the sign. Hit the door with a black ball to open it, then go to the next level. Easy peasy. Nope. Baby. Yes, please. Are my signs helping you at all? No, Roche. No, Roche. I'll recover hearts for you. So just relax. No, I said Nosh. Roche. I said Nosh. Ooh, I like the vibe change with the music. Oh, I have no idea what I just picked up. A map. Nice. Gotta wait for Yoshi. Well, that's basically what his character is, right? I know it's obviously just an old mole with a beard. Hey, if you drop 5 cabbages in holes, you'll get 1 heart. There are 20 cabbages in each level. Well, I guess I gotta make a hole then. Good thing there's no timer. Actually, really appreciate that there's no timer. Will we get like an actual new heart container though is the question. Nope. That was done. Do the cabbages show up again? Well, that actually sucks. Right, but what do you do now? Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Alright, game. I feel you. I'll see what you're trying to do. Oh, that's cool. You can also just push a cabbage or a ball directly into an enemy. It's also quite interesting. Baby. So I might set up some cartoons tonight after the stream up on Discord. So if you are up and hanging out, you want to watch some cartoons, feel free to check it out. I'm probably going to be doing that as a regular thing on Saturdays. Oh, come on, bud. If you step in the hole, you can throw other things to the other side. Or you can throw things to the other side. That's a cool little bit of tech going on there. I would definitely recommend this game. It's a lot of fun. Nope. When he's puffed up, he looks like Kirby. Totally. So that was also pointless. Ah, dang. What am I doing? He totally looks like Kirby. That's funny. Oh, I don't even know. I wonder what we can do here. Oh, I see, I see. This is dumb. This is dumb. You just gotta do this. Oh, no. We might have screwed up. Not what I wanted. I actually don't want this hole here. And can you fill in a hole? I don't think you can. Oh, that's cool. I never even thought about that. Okay, so when you're underground, you can press B. And it will show you. This might not actually work. I might have to reset the room, if we can. If it'll let us. It is a very interesting game. I'm digging it. It does reset the room. Alright, this is an interesting strat, but we'll see if it works. I think what I want to do is that. And we played a game called Amazing Penguin. That was pretty awesome. On the Game Boy. Oh no, I screwed up. We screwed up. Yeah, we're screwed. Oh, wow. I didn't think that that was going to happen. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, one sec. This music actually reminds me so much of the Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle game on NES, and also the Game Boy versions. Oh, we found a potion. Nice. Use recovery and your life meter will be refilled. Well, der. That is very interesting. If we can't fill in a hole, you know what I mean? Like if we can't fill in a hole, like if we throw something at that hole, it's gonna... Oh no. I understand. It's gonna let us start from here? No. Oh, it does. It does, actually. That's nice. Huh. Nope. He totally looks like Kirby with glasses. That's funny. I think what we need to do is this. Get the recovery. And in fact, I think we can use it, right? All hearts will be recovered, one-time use. I like the little computer mouse cursor aesthetic in the menu. That's kind of cool. Alright, we gotta do this. That's what we gotta do. It's pretty wild, I know. Right? And then you... No! Oh, God. Fuck that. That's funny. It's funny that that happened. Nope. least we got a potion. Alright, let's see this. Oh, wow. That's probably one of the most painful things anyone's ever had to watch on my channel. That's rough. If I was watching someone else do that, I'd just be instantaneously shaking my head. Nope. Whew. Exactly. Exactly. That's so funny. Holy shit. Alright. This is a fun game, though, I will say. It is challenging, but very, very fun. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't played it before. They're not going to make it easy, though. Sure. Great. Is that game over? I'll do one more continue here, and then I'll spin the wheel. Because why not? I do really appreciate that for a Game Boy game, you beat the stage and it just remembers where you left off. It's quite nice. Oh. Surrender. Use it and you can pass through the exit for just one time, but it won't be cleared. I also love the way they spelled cleared. This is not a fan translation, folks. This be a real game. You son of a bitch. Yeah. What the? What's that? That mark is an entrance to a bonus stage. There's one for each level. Oh. Oh no. That does not work. Yep. That was nice. I actually really like that clear. Oh, I didn't even realize I had my camera off. I did not mean to have that off. I'm back. Wow, that was, at least we didn't have to use our like, skip item. Our get out of jail free card. Okay. You're late. I got tired of waiting, so I left my kangaroo for you to play with. Big winter day. Nice. I still don't know how to clear the bonus room that we ran into earlier, but I left my kangaroo for you to play with. Oh, it's throwing apples at us. It looks a lot like a Link to the Past fight. Oh, that's actually really funny. That's quite the way to do a boss battle. I like that a lot. What does it take to kill a Roo? If you've ever seen The Mighty Boosh. Oh, we just got mightily booshed. Have you ever had Baileys from a shoe? Mole Greg has had Baileys from a shoe. Blast time. Nope. It's a one-hitter. This would have been a fun game to have grown up with. Oh, wow, what kind of loop are we in? Time loop. Nope. Nope. Oh, man. Oi. There we go. Oh, you can't. Oh, wow. Yeah, boy. Heck yeah, cleared. CLEAR''D. Ooh. Got ourselves the giant cabbage, and we saved a little baby mole. Little babby mole. Oh, that's cute. Oh, watch out. You're gonna lose him again. That's funny. Cutscenes that remind me a lot of Yoshi's Cookie on the NES. We cleared every screen except for the bonus room. 8 cabbages. 2 points each. 44. Oh, do we actually have options? Yeah, you can go straight to level 6. Damn, loving the music. Definitely loving the music. Hey, 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 the Sammy Bros love to play. Hurry and find us, time's a-wastin'. Oh, no. Shoot. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, so we can't do anything with that. Ooh, I like that. I like that they introduced this as like a bit of tech. This is really cool, actually. I also really like that you can pick whatever level you want once you beat level 1. That's quite nice. Okay, so we just gotta do this smart-like. Yeah, you have to do it this way, don't you? Yep. This is cool. Just the way that you have to do this puzzle. It's quite interesting. This is probably one of my favorite rooms so far in the game. Yep. That's cool. That is really cool. You know when you just have that, like, player satisfaction playing the puzzle, completing a puzzle. Oh, that sucks. That was cool, but that sucked. Oh. Actually, that worked out perfectly. Hey, Tochiko-san, welcome. Hope you're having a good night so far. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I am. Really? Oh, you can't pull this. You can only push it. Intriguing. That's game over. You know what I'll probably do is just do one more quick wheel spin here. Let's do it. Let's just change it up and have a different game at the very end of the stream. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow during the day. You'll be able to catch me here because it is my Saturday. I'm going to try to aim for 11 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. Pacific. And we got our wheel spin. Let's see. We are spinning, and it is landing on game number 359. It's nice to be back doing these retro roulette streams again, and I'm stoked to do more. I'll finish it off with a little bit of this. So all the games are related to the mind and dreams and perception and our perception of things like time, and we just got ourselves Turtles in Time on the SNES. Stick around. My toe, my toe. Now we've played a little bit of this before, specifically for our viewer request night last year, just like Mickey Mania, which you played earlier in the stream. But I've also played and completed on stream the Hyperstone Heist, which was a much shorter, essentially Sega Genesis version of that style of game, the beat 'em up. We've also played TMNT 2 and 3 and 1 on the NES, just dabbled in each one for a little bit as part of our animal and creature themed retro roulette. So stick around, we've got TMNT Tit up next. It'll just be one moment. I'll be right back, and then we'll dive in.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
It's only so many times you can hear this theme song over and over. It's pretty funny. Come on, controller. Nope. Gotta reset it, of course. Good old TMNT tit. I always choose Mikey. He's always been my favorite since I was a kid. Or I try to use Mikey first. But I really enjoyed the first TMNT game, even though it was quite tough, and I grew up with it on the NES. But I really enjoyed 2 and 3. Never got a chance to play it growing up, and only recently discovered them through my animal and creature themed stream. And they're basically just 8-bit versions of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm talking about. We were talking about Bimmy earlier. Good old Bimmy. Thank you to Bimmy and Jimmy from Double Dragon for introducing me to the world of beat-em-ups, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have discovered this game. I probably wouldn't have attempted to play the TMNT arcade game when I was a kid and got a chance to play it. One of the few arcade cabinets I actually played growing up. That, Simpsons Arcade, Dig Dug, Burger Time. It's one of the few arcade games I always wanted to play, but never got a chance to play an arcade cabinet of it until like somewhat recently, like in the last 4 years. There was a local arcade that has a couple Burger Time machines. Pizza time. I'm failing. Exactly. Pizza apple time, 3 a.m. Sorry, big pizza apple time, 3 a.m. A little bam bam action. Oh. I love how we are here to save April, but every time we die, April shows up and saves us. But isn't the whole idea is we're trying to stop Shredder, and we're also trying to save April? Big Turtles in time, 3 a.m. Big Pizza Turtles time. My toe, my toe. Jello shot. Prehistoric. My toe, turtle source. 3 a.m. 3 a.m. pizza. Terminate the turtles. So, Baxter Stockman always looks so different in all the games. Probably one of the most annoying characters from the original animated series. Excuse me. If you need more game audio, let me know. Really? Excuse me, princess.
Alley Cat Blues.
Alley Cat Blues. Favorite kind of genre of music? Kind of genre. Favorite genre of kind of music? Yes, there we go. I think we've probably played this game maybe 3 or 4 times on stream, but we haven't beat it on stream. Just Hyperstone Heist. And also Tournament Fighters, which I think was called Mutant Warriors or something like that. In Europe. We beat that in its entirety on stream. Oh no. My toe, my toe. Least favorite enemies. Like, it didn't even feel like we actually made contact with those enemies, but we somehow killed them. I will take it. I'll take the win. Now, it's unfortunate, this is not on Switch Online, is it? On the SNES Online. Because that would be absolutely fantastic. I know that there are some beat-em-ups on that service, but I'm pretty sure this is not included. Although, I am really excited for the Cowabunga collection, which I think I mentioned before. It should be the Cowabundle. Someone said that in a chat. But it's all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. I think it's like Hyperstone Heist, TMNT 1 through 3. It's Tournament Fighters, and it's this one, and something else. I think all the Game Boy ones as well. The 3 Game Boy TMNT games, which are actually quite good as well. I rented one of them a long time ago, as a kid. I think I'd mentioned this before, but I used to bike across town to Blockbuster and rent Game Boy and Game Boy Color games in my local Blockbuster, because for some reason they had a wall of them, and they would get them in regularly. And often what they would do is they would rent out a couple times and then sell it. But I'm very excited for that, because that's definitely going to have multiplayer, and it's definitely going to have online co-op as well. So that'll be 100%, that's on a wish list for me, because having recently discovered TMNT 2 and 3 on NES, I got lots of friends I'd love to play on that through those games with on stream. That'd be lots of fun. These games are fantastic multiplayer. Metalhead. Got him. Right? Perfect. I never understood the promotional art from the live action movie being here, but I will accept it.
Alley Cat Blues.
Oh shoot, is it from the top? Yep. Who's your favorite turtle? Bam Bam. Definitely Bam Bam. Got a lot of range with Donatello in the NES games as well too, so it makes sense to rock him next. Play it a little bit safer, because I think we can basically be just like a little further away from the enemies. This has been a fun episode. I mean, we've touched upon a whole bunch of different games. A lot of Super Nintendo games. Mole Mania was a really cool find. I'd seen the the ads for Mole Mania back in the day, and just as a fan of classic cartoons and that sort of thing, it had like a hand-drawn cartoon ad, so it always stood out, but I never got a chance to play it, aside from renting it a couple times. And barely, I used to rent them in batches, right? So sometimes I'd rent like 5 games, and I would have them for like a week and a half, right? So I would play a couple times, but oftentimes of the 5 games, there might be one that I ended up playing more, and then I would rent more games another time, like 3 games or something, and some games that would basically make repeat rentals, I would just end up buying. Like Wario Land 3, I rented with 2 other games. I can't remember the third one, but I rented The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror on Game Boy Color, which was awful. But Wario Land 3, I played for the majority of the time I rented it, and then just went back to Blockbuster to buy it. I was like, I gotta buy this. And if you're on YouTube, I've got a full playlist of me playing every single Wario Land game, 1 through 4. And we even tried out the Wario Land randomizer for Wario Land 3. It's a pretty, not complex, but I guess there's a lot of things going on in Wario Land 3. So to randomize it, there's a lot of variables that come into play. You know, 4 treasures, 4 key locations per level, and 4 treasures per level, plus enemies and all sorts of cool stuff gets shuffled around. Definitely, I would say probably one of the least accessible randomizers that I've played, if you want to get into messing around with retro games and randomizing. See, this would be a fantastic game to randomize. I'd love to see what they did there. Just gotta, like, imagine if they just, like, randomized enemies here, or bosses. Just a sec. I like turtles. It also doesn't make sense that they'd be creeped out by falling in a manhole and thinking it's a cave, because they live in the sewers. It's like walking into your front door of your house and then being like, wow, this office building is roomy. Just doesn't make sense. It'd be hilarious if Metalhead was also headbanging to the music the whole time. Duh. Would have been a nice little touch. None left. Damn, same situation.
Alley Cat Blues.
Double swords. Fighting bad guys with swords. No. I like turtles. I'm so sorry, folks. Ooh, I love the turnaround there in the music. It's really nice. Tap that foot. My toe, my toe. No. Damn, okay, so we're going into the boss fight the exact same way as we did with Mikey and Donatello. Nice. Take out your own kind. Thank you. I'm gonna mangle you, green slim balls. Don't talk about the weight of my balls. Oh, come on. How close was that? How close? How close? My toe. My toe. There we go. Sewer surfing. I'm not ready for this. Pizza Monster. I am not ready for this. Wow. Okay. I'll be right back. Excuse me, just got really bad allergies right now. Yikes. Okay, sorry, I just had something in my eye there. My eye, my eye. My toe. Great music. Fun little bonus stage, but also not an easy one. What are you supposed to do? My toe. You got no pizza here. This is pretty awful performance, to be perfectly honest. Pizza time. First the sewers, then the world. Damn. Pizza time. Enter Technodrome.
Technodrome. Let's kick shout.
The Technodrome is essentially the equivalent to a future mall. My favorite part is the food court level. That's such a cool breakdown too. Such good music. Dang you, Shredder's Revenge. Come out on the Switch already, please. Shoot. Alright, I'm going to use my last continue and use the only turtle we haven't used yet, which is Raph.
Technodrome. Let's kick shout.
Let's kick Big Shell Apple. 3 a.m. Turtle Source. I like that the in the GUI at the top, that like Leo's face up there, it looks 2D, and it's like a nice little nod to the NES games. His little portrait. It's a nice little touch, I would say. To really tie it into the NES games even more. We're not in good shape right now, to be honest, because of our health and lives, and we're out. That's it. Dang. Now, of course, this game's a lot more fun multiplayer. It's a lot of fun to go through, you know, with a friend, with another person. Kind of like most beat 'em ups, but a very fun one. I had a blast today. This is a great stream. We got through a whole bunch of different games. We got to play Mickey Mania. We got to play Mole Mania on the Game Boy, and that's a very fun puzzle game. We got, what, to level 4? Stage 4 in TIT. TMNT TIT. Hey, they named the game, not me. Thank you to Itorama and Stegosaurus McCartney and Lord Loki and Dig and Mighty Collector and Tochiko-san and all the people who stopped in today. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow during the day around 10:30 or 11 a.m. Pacific, so I'll see you then. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in the next part of the Dreams, Mind, and Perception themed Retro Roulette. This was part 3. See you in part 4. Stick around, we're going to raid somebody, and you can earn some extra moonstones so that you can spin the wheel next time. We are going to raid our good friend Grimbomb, who is playing Final Fantasy II right now. We'll be continuing Dragon Quest probably on Thursday. We'll do some Dragon Quest NES, or either that or on the weekend. So if you're not following Grimbomb, go give them a follow. If you're not a member of our Discord, then go ahead and do that. And yeah, have a great night, everyone. If you're watching this after the fact, I'll see you in part 3, or part 4.